How does the Viewport meta tag work in HTML? Imagine opening a website on your phone and it looks tiny, or you have to scroll sideways to see everything. That can be frustrating, right? Well, the Viewport meta tag helps fix that. It's a special line of code you add inside the head section of your HTML document. This tag tells the browser how to display your web page on different devices. The viewport is the part of the page users see on their screens without scrolling. Since phones, tablets, and computers all have different screen sizes, this tag makes sure your page looks good everywhere. A simple example of the Viewport meta tag is meta name is equal to viewport, content is equal to width is equal to device width, initial scale is equal to 1.0. Let's break that down. The first part, width equals device width, means the browser will set the width of the page to match the actual width of the device's screen. So on a phone, it will match the phone's width in pixels. This stops the page from being zoomed out or scaled down, which makes it easier to read and navigate. The second part, initial scale 1, sets the zoom level when the page loads. A scale of 1 means the page appears at its normal size, not zoomed in or out. Before this tag was used widely, mobile browsers would shrink desktop websites to fit small screens. That made text tiny and images hard to see. Users had to zoom in or scroll horizontally to read or view content. The Viewport meta tag helps prevent that problem. It works with CSS media queries to create responsive designs. These are styles that change based on the device's screen size. Using the Viewport meta tag is essential for making your website mobile-friendly. It improves how your site looks on phones and tablets, which is important because many people browse on mobile devices. It also helps with search engine optimization. Search engines like Google prefer websites that are easy to use on mobile. Properly setting the Viewport tag is a key step in building engaging and accessible web pages for beginners learning HTML. So, in simple words, the Viewport meta tag controls how your web page fits and scales on different screens. It makes sure your site is easy to read and navigate, no matter what device your visitors are using. By setting the width to the device's width and choosing the right initial zoom, you help your website look great everywhere. This is a fundamental part of creating responsive web pages that work well on all screens.